Welcome in. Today we are doing just a fun little sit down while I talk about my favorite books. I'm feeling very pink today. Everything I have on is pink. And I'm back in my little reading chair instead of the big honker. But today we are ranking, I'm attempting to rank every single book I've ever rated 5 stars. So that includes last week's 5-star to 2022 January 5-star read when I first started reading, which the very first book I ever decided to pick up of my own accord was a 5-star read. So I at the time thought that I was pretty harsh on 5 stars. Absolutely not at all. I think if I just was gagged by the end, I was like 5 stars. I'm not taking any out. I'm going to count every single book that I rated back in 2022. So that's what a lot of these are. There could be more. I didn't do terrible. There could be more 5 stars. I also don't own a couple. Some of them are on Kindle that I never owned. And then I added in some honorable mentions that I think deserve to be in this list, considering that I like them significantly more than some of my 5-star reads. So they need to, I only added, I think 4 total. Actually, I just added 3. 3 that I think need to be in the list, for sure. I'm not necessarily going to go in order. This is just the list of books that I have. So I think the only way that I know how to do it is to start with a book, and then my next book, if I like it more or less, and just move it down the line as I go of if I liked it more than the other. All right, I think I'm ready to go. All right, I'm ranking 36 books. That's going to get challenging towards the end for sure. I'm just going to go off of where I'm picking them up because I'm not going to go in order. My nose is so itchy. There's cat hair or something in it. All right, we're going to start off pretty strong. Most of these are pretty strong because they're 5 and 6-star reads. So we're starting off with Fourth Wing. This was a 6-star read. It was my favorite book in the entire world, and it was the book that got me into fantasy. So we are starting strong. As of right now, she is number 1 because she is the only one I've done. I don't really know where to put them after. I'm just going to put them on the ground. Hopefully I won't need that again. All right, we're gonna go actually over here. This is the honorable mention. I'll do this last. Then we're gonna go, I might as well just do the whole Powerless trilogy. The entire Powerless trilogy plus novella was a 5-star read except Reckless. Reckless was nowhere near a 5-star read. Powerless, we started off 5-star read. I loved it. I ate it up, but not more than Fourth Wing. So it's going to go to the number 2 spot, but Powerful, I loved. 6-star read. I liked it better than Powerless. So it's going to go, maybe I should be screen recording this. I feel like that would be easiest for y'all to see. Let me do that. And it'll be way less work for me when I'm editing. All right, pause please. Perfect. Okay, so number 2, we have Powerful. I cried more than you can imagine in this book. If the hair does not exit my fucking face, what is happening? We're good. Okay, and then a new 5-star read, Fearless. I think I liked it more than Powerless. I don't know. First and last in trilogies are hard because, the first one is so nostalgic. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna freak out. The first one is so nostalgic and it introduced you to the world, it introduces you to all the people, everything is new and exciting. But Fearless, contrary to popular opinion, I fucking loved it. People, for some reason, were icked out by some of the stuff in this and thought it was boring. Loved every second of it. I can't imagine disliking this book. So I'm trying, I don't know, just so much happened and it wraps up everything. So I can't tell if I like it more or less. I don't know. I think I like it more than Powerless. But did I like it more than Powerful? Powerful is so small, but it really packs a punch. But this has a bigger story in it, obviously. You know what? I think I'm going to put it below Powerless, which is kind of crazy. Powerless was just that girl. When I first read her, she was just that girl. So we're going to put Fearless below Powerless at number 4. Okay, next. Woof. Oh my god, we've got some good ones. Redeeming 6. Let me just get Binding 13. In the whole list, I'm supposed to be marking these off as I go. Hold on. Hold please. Hold please. I only own 2 of them, but all 4 that I have read are 5 or 6-star reads. So Binding 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6, and Redeeming 6. All of them. So I need to find a spot in my ranking for them. I am going to officially move them up and above Fourth Wing, which is kind of insane, but I'm gonna do it. I have to. All right, very favorite one, I think, is gonna be Keeping 13. It is hard to rank those. It is hard because Binding and Keeping 13 are the same story, but it's Binding is the introduction, so it's cutie flirty feelings still, but with the craziness that is her life. And it focuses a lot more on Johnny's injury. And then Keeping 13 is way more focused on them in a relationship, kind of like navigating her family and the shit that happens in her family. So that's like crazier, and it made me cry a lot. So I think I'm gonna do Keeping 13, but I don't know. That's so hard to rank them. I'm going to do Binding 13 next. And then number 3, I think I'm going to do Redeeming 6. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. And then number 4, I'm going to do Saving 6. So the question is, do I like Saving 6 more than Fourth Wing? Because so far, Saving 6 is probably my lowest rated of the Boys of Tommen. Not that it was bad, it was a 5-star read. So it was amazing. Just like of the 4, it was probably the darkest and like most depressing. Not that Redeeming 6 wasn't, but I don't know. So obviously I can move these around later if I change my mind, but that's where I'm at right now. And then, oh fuck yeah, let's get ACOTAR over with. So the very first one, ACOTAR was not a 5-star read. That's not surprising to literally anyone. I don't think many people have rated that 5 stars. I do know my ranking on this one. The hard part is ranking it with my other books that I can't compare them to. ACOWAR. Let's start ACOWAR. One of my favorite books in the whole world. It is my favorite out of the entire series. It is perfection in a book, to me at least. I think I'm gonna put it below... Oh... Do I? I have to. I think I'm going to put it as number 2. So we're going to put it below Keeping 13 and above Binding 13. My next favorite, shockingly, Silver Flames. I like this more than a Mist and Fury. I think the plot line is better than the plot line in Mist and Fury. And I love Cassian and Nesta. I don't think that I like it more than Redeeming 6. So I think I'm going to put it in between Redeeming and Saving 6 at number 5. Okay, then the hard one. This is going to be kind of hard. Mist and Fury. Obviously, an amazing book. Loved it. I just think that the plot got a little boring in the middle. But their relationship in here was... amazing. Like the best book for their relationship for sure. Okay, so do I put it... It's got to be above Saving 6. So we're going to put it at number 6. Oh, that was a bold choice. I think, the Binding 13 above those is crazy to me, but I'm going to leave it for right now. All right, then we're going to get into Caught Up by Liz Tomford. This was my number 1 read of last year, so it's going to go high. I think it's going to go... I think it has to go below Wings and Ruin. It can't be above that. That would be crazy. So we're going to do Caught Up below Wings and Ruin. Okay. And then we have Happy Ever After playlist. This is definitely lowest so far. Loved it, but like it doesn't compare to the fantasies and Boys of Tommen. So Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. We're gonna go number 13. Feel good about that. And then 7 Year Slip, I'm gonna put above Happy Ever After playlist. Loved it, but again, it's just like, I mean, it's not a normal romance because it's like magical, but it still just doesn't compare to fantasy for me. Okay, then we have Twilight, which this was more of like a nostalgic 5-star read. It wasn't like, this is the best book in the world 5-star read, but I mean, it's Twilight. Of course I'm going to give it 5 stars, but I am going to put it towards the end. So sorry. It is all of a sudden number 15. All right, then we have 2 that are from their old 5 stars. They were kind of just like, these books will always mean a lot to me because they're my favorite Nicholas Sparks. So we have The Notebook. I don't know where the cover is. We have The Notebook. She is going to have to go below Twilight. She is lowest so far. So sorry, Notebook. But my No! Well, I have to wait for my ring light to cool down because I set the charger on my bed and it overheated. So I got a snack. You know what's really good together? These and Celsius. Because it's like juice. I love a nerd gummy cluster. My Celsius today is Galaxy Vibe. So it's sparkling strawberry watermelon. Which it smells better than it tastes, oddly enough. Smells like candy. Tastes a little off, but that's okay. Muggs is blind. I wonder if she thinks she's looking out the window. She like thinks she's watching TV. She's like, this shit is good. Okay, I'm gonna check it and hopefully be back. We are back. Okay, where was I? A Walk to Remember. Oh my god, I was not marking these off as I went. A Walk to Remember. This is like one of my favorite movies ever, favorite books ever. Touches a special place in my heart. If I ever have kids, I want to name my kid Landon because it's just my favorite. I love him so much. Anyways, this is another like nostalgic love. Like it doesn't really compare to these, you know? I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just not the same. But I am gonna put it above Twilight. And actually, this is one of the rare times where I like the movie better than the book. I think that those two actors portrayed the characters literally flawlessly. And I love it. They fit so much more into the movie because like look how small. This is a teeny tiny little romance, so I think that they just did an amazing job. But okay, next this was my number 2 read of last year. It was so close with Caught Up. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, really just like one of my all-time favorite romance books in the entire world. I have to put it directly below Caught Up, I think, and I'm happy with that. Next is, I'm not counting all of these because they weren't all 5-star reads, but the last book, Paint It All Red, I think is the name of it. Yeah, Paint It All Red was a 5-star read. So it's like the last 150 pages was a 5-star read for me. Let me find it. There we go. This was a 5-star read. It's hard to also do this one because it's just the end of the book. You know, it wraps it up well. So I think it needs to be a higher than like Twilight. Yes. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it like, I'm gonna put it under Happy Ever After playlist, but above A Walk to Remember. Ooh, hell yeah. Next is Hunting Adeline. One of my all-time favorites. I love the cat and mouse duet so much. And I think this book was so good. This is the second one. And just so good. You could bury me with this book. I love it. But does it go above some of the others? I hate it, but I can't do it. It can go above Powerful. It cannot go above Fourth Wing. So I think that's where it has to go. It was number 11. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put Saving Six below Fourth Wing. Now we're getting into the old books. So they can't be that hard because they're all pretty old. I think I got the hard stuff out of the way. So we have The Housemaid. This was like one of the first thrillers I ever read. So it just blew me away. Oh my god, I like didn't realize how short this was. This is a really small book. But we're going to put it, I think, below Paint It All Red. Because it's been a while since I read this. So who knows if I feel the same about it. I don't know. Love in Other Words. I did reread this past year and it held up its 5-star rating. So I think that says a lot. But I think I'm going to put it below 7 Year Slip and above Happy Ever After playlist. Okay, getting into even older ones. The Deal. This was my first college hockey romance, so it just like stuck with me, and at the time I was obsessed. Has there been better hockey romances since? Yes. Were they 5 stars? No. Do I think this would hold up as a 5-star? Absolutely not. But I loved it, and it like welcomed me into the world of sports romances. So for that, we're gonna do definitely above The Housemaid. I think I'm debating between above or below Paint It All Red. That's so hard because it's such a small book. I think I'm gonna do above. There's just more substance. Then we have Better Than the Movies. This one cannot go that high. I don't know if this would hold up the 5-star rating if I read it right now. I do love it though. Definitely like my favorite YA romance book. So I think I'm gonna go... Again, I'm stuck on Paint It All Red. I'm gonna go below Paint It All Red. Oh, okay, let me just grab them all. These are my Colleen Hoovers that at the time I rated 5 stars. We're gonna get Finding Perfect out of the way. This was like the perfect little wrap-up novella to like all your perfects. Finding Cinderella, finding something. I don't know. It was like 4 books wrapped into one little like 50-page thing. How much was this? Take a guess how much I spent on this book. Let me see how many pages are. It is on Kindle Unlimited, keep in mind. This is 83 pages. Guess how much I spent on this book? $17. 17 of my hard-earned cash I spent on Finding Perfect. We're gonna put that at the very end. Not that, like, it wasn't good. For the time, it was good. It wrapped up those stories perfectly, and I cried really hard, but, like... I cannot believe I spent money on that book. Anyways, Heartbones. I say to this day, this is my favorite Colleen Hoover book. I loved this story. I ate it up, but obviously it's Colleen Hoover, so it can't go very high. It's like I feel bad putting it above The Notebook. That feels like kind of blasphemous, but I might do it. Do I put it above Twilight? No, that would be crazy. I'm trying to do this like as honestly as I can, basing it just on what I remember of the story. So... And I'm back. My brother and sister-in-law came. Did not know that. I thought someone was breaking in. Anyways, we were on Heartbones. Let me see. I think I decided I'm gonna put it just below Twilight and above The Notebook. God, this pile is gonna fall literally any second. Then we have Verity. which is arguably her best book. I would say, like, non-romance wise. Okay, like, romance wise, Heartbones is my favorite, but this is probably her best book, like, obviously. I would say it's better than The Housemaid, so I'm gonna put it, better than the movies? I'm gonna put it below better than the movies, I think. I just can't put her books that high, sorry. And then, which, like, I don't need to be sorry for that. Ugly Love, it's gotta go low. It's gonna go below The Notebook. These would absolutely not be 5 stars these days. I actually think I'm gonna put this above Ugly Love. As crazy as it was, November 9, I think it had a cooler concept. Okay, the ones that I don't own, The Exception to the Rule. It was like a little teeny novella. I think it was by Christina Lauren. It was one of those holiday, like, Valentine's Day novellas. So I loved it, but, like, I don't know where to put it. I think I'm just gonna put it below The Notebook. I don't know. I don't even remember a whole lot about it. Not gonna lie. Okay, then Hidden Pictures. I loved Hidden Pictures. Very scary book. So let me think. I think I'm gonna put it, I think it's gonna go above Paint It All Red, above The Deal. I'm gonna put it right below Happy Ever After playlist, and above The Deal. I feel good about that. One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love that book, and I have reread it, and it did stand at the 5 stars. So I think it's kind of the same as, like, Love and Other Words. It's right around the same area as that. But I think I'm gonna put it, I said Hidden Picture, it's gross. I think I'm gonna put it below Happy Ever After. Yeah. Okay, next would be The Risk. The Risk, like Briar The Risk by L. Kennedy. Loved, but again, like, it's like the same as The Deal. I don't know that it would stand to now. It was a very fun, like, enemies, rivals type college romance. But I think I'm gonna put it right below The Deal, honestly. Yeah, so at 21, The Risk. Okay, now we're at the honorable mentions. My 3 honorable mentions. This is gonna be difficult because none of these were originally 5 stars. There was something to dislike about them, but they stand as some of my favorite books ever. So we're gonna start with Pucking Around. This is, like, one of my favorite books to recommend to people. I will always recommend Pucking Around. So top 5, it's not gonna be top 5. I know that. Can't be above Fourth Wing or any ACOTAR. I think it's right around the 10 area. Oof, this is difficult. It's gonna be below Fourth Wing, that's for sure. I think in between Fourth Wing and Saving Six. That's what I'm gonna do. So it's at number 10. That's crazy. Okay, next. These are gonna be really hard. Next, I didn't want to, obviously I'm not gonna put in, like, a whole bunch of Throne of Glass. There wasn't a single Throne of Glass book that was 5 stars. Let me throw that out there. Do I love them and do I cry about them still to this day? Yes, but I tried to pick my favorite and I honestly don't know what my favorite is, but I do really, really love Airfire. So this is kind of like all of Throne of Glass, but, like, this one is one of my favorites. So specifically Airfire. It's gonna go below all of ACOTAR. I know that for sure because I'm an ACOTAR girl before I'm a Throne of Glass girl. And oh my god. It's basically, is it above or below Fourth Wing? And for Fourth Wing to be a 6 star, one of my favorite reads ever, it's gotta go below. So now is it above or below Pucking Around? Which is crazy. It's gonna go above. I have to. Alright, Airfire above Pucking Around. So she lost her number 10 spot. Our last book, Manacled. This is difficult. This is only part 1. I did not grab all of them. This one is going to be difficult because I didn't like how it ended, as most people don't. But did it change my life? Yes. So I'm still stuck around the same area. It's going to be below Airfire. So is it above Pucking Around? That's the thing. I think it's got to go below. So is it above Saving Six? I think that's where it goes. Above Hunting and Saving Six. Oh, I don't know. I think so. It has to. Yep. Alright, I think I have them. Luna's meowing at me from the door. Wow. Okay, I think we did it, guys. I'm gonna go in order. Alright, we're starting at... we'll start lowest. Okay. I just moved all my books to go first, but we're gonna start lowest. My lowest ranked 5-star reads. Number 36. Finding Perfect by Colleen Hoover. Shocker. Ow. Oh my god, I just paper cutted the shit out of my finger. Like, there's a chunk of skin hanging off. Oh, 35, Ugly Love. 34, November 9. 33, The Exception to the Rule. 32, we have The Notebook. Oh my god, this is a mess. 31, Heartbones. 30, we have Twilight. 29, A Walk to Remember. 28, The Housemaid. 27, Verity. 26, Better Than the Movies. And then this one kind of shocks me how low this one is. I think I'm going to move these. I'm going to move Paint It All Red to below The Deal. Yeah. So then we're going to go The Risk. Don't own it. Is at 25. 24 is The Deal. 23, Painted All Red in the Mindfuck series. 22, Hidden Pictures, that's downstairs because my mom was supposed to read it. 21, One True Loves, also don't own. 20, we're in the top 20. Where'd it go? Happy Ever After playlist. Oh. 19, Love and Other Words. Oh my god, I threw that one. 18, 7 Year Slip. Now we're getting into like the fun ones. The hard ones, honestly. 17 is Fearless, followed by 16, right? Powerless, followed by 15, Powerful. 14, we have Hunting Adeline. Oh gosh. 13, we have Saving Six. 12, we have Manacled. 11 is Pucking Around, and now we're in our top 10. Top 10, number 10, Airfire. Ooh. Followed by Fourth Wing, which is crazy. Considering how much I love this book, being at number 9 is kind of crazy. But whatever, I'm leaving it. Number 9, Fourth Wing. Number 8, A Court of Mist and Fury. Probably gonna get yelled at for that. Ooh. Number 7, A Court of Silver Flames. Number 6, Redeeming Six. I cannot get over how floppy these are. Redeeming Six. Top 5. This is crazy. The fact that the top 6, 3 of them are from the same series is really just mind-blowing to me. Number 5, Binding 13. Number 4, Just for the Summer. Number 3, Caught Up. Number 2, my beloved A Court of Wings and Ruin. And number 1, it's gotta be Keeping 13. I just love it. I love it so much. So, wow, we have them. We have 1 through 36. I think if I were to cut those off, cutting off the old books, I would do it like 1 through 20. I think I would leave, and then the rest can leave because they're like older or like don't really need to be 5-star reads. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Those are my rankings. Next, I do plan to rank my lowest rated books because there's a lot. When I was looking at these lists, I was surprised by the amount of 5-star reads, but I was shocked by the even more 2-star reads, 2 and 1 star. So that'll be next. If you're excited for that, for me, I will be talking shit on books. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.